Come one, come all, to the most phenomenal, most extraordinary,
Excuse me, pardon me.
most
Excuse me.
unimaginable
I'm sorry, sir.
you've ever
Hey,
experienced.
Mike.
Oh, Joe, you're here to see the show too?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited. I've never been to a puppet show before.
Me neither. And these tickets are, hard to get.
Well, yeah, they were a little expensive too. $60.
Yeah, actually $40. I got mine on discount.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's great. I feel stupid.
Yeah, you should.
Well, have a seat.
I will. And get comfortable here. And hey, what time is it?
I don't know, Joe. What time is it?
It's time to play Puppeteer.
Wait, we get to see a show and play a game at the same time?
Yeah, the double feature here.
Wow, just the title screen, I'm already I have the same excitement as I have for theater, and I'm ready to see a show.
So you're getting all your theater flashbacks. This is essentially theater to game.
Yeah, I hope we do backstage scene changes soon.
Yeah, me too.
So, tell me a little bit about this game, Joe. This is my first time seeing it.
So Puppeteer is a 2D platformer developed by Sony Japan.
This is a reminder to all our patrons to look after your valuables. The theater cannot be held responsible if any of your personal property goes missing.
Man, this guy's on it.
All right, I gotta secure my phone here. I don't want.
Yeah,
I gotta turn my phone off too. I don't want it to go off in the middle of this performance.
Yeah, I mean, egg on our face if that happened. So it's by Sony, yeah?
Yes, it's by Sony Japan. It's a 2D platformer. I'm gonna jump right into it here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Played a little bit of the introduction kind of tutorial levels. So this is about 20 minutes into the game.
I gotta say, I already love the narrator.
Yeah, I wonder if it's anyone. Kind of sounds kind of Stephen Fry-ish.
Huh.
And actually, the whole presentation so far.
Welcome to the Tower of
Oh no.
Kind of reminds me of, and you'll see in a moment, of Little Big Planet.
What is up with the ethnically ambiguous cat?
That's Yin Yang. He's our cat companion.
Cat Panion?
Cat Panion, if you will, yeah.
Tingling. Something's fishy about that armor.
He likes cat puns.
Seems the game is telling you to do things.
Never know where ahead.
So I control him with the right analog stick, kind of like a mouse pointer. And then you can click to interact with different.
Kind of like Dragon's Crown.
Yeah, actually a lot like Dragon's Crown. I kind of wonder if this is some sort of new thing in Japanese development, like the mouse pointer companion.
Double control kind of aspect.
Yeah, it takes it's a little weird to get used to. Actually, I think this can be played co-op, and the second player can actually control Yin Yang over here and kind of do all that stuff for you. So, the story of the game so far seems to be an evil ruler of some sort on the moon. Might I add?
The Moon Bear King.
Yes, the Moon Bear King has stolen the moon crystal and using it for power, of course. What else would you use the moon crystal for?
Right.
And using that power, he is stealing souls from Earth.
The souls of children.
Souls of children. Well, I just lost my head there.
That is not a way to get ahead in life.
No, he'll never become the head of a major corporation. And other timeless jokes.
How many cat/head jokes can we fit into one podcast? That's the real question.
Yeah, that is incredibly the real question there. So he's stealing souls from kids on Earth and putting them into these puppets, and they have to guard his castle, which I am currently roaming through right now.
And then he ate the head off your puppet, and now we have this whole mechanic where we're getting new heads?
Yeah, so if you see the head my guy is wearing, it's kind of like it is like a bat. And I can change it to like a spider.
Ooh.
I got a skeleton. And the heads basically act as your shields. Every time you get hit, you lose a head. Like right here.
Ooh.
Kind of like in Sonic, if you go and grab it before it disappears, you can get it back. You lose all three of your heads, though, you die. Unless you collect these little gems here.
You mean the Moon Crystals?
Yes, the Moon Crystals. You collect 100 of those, and you get essentially an extra life.
The audience reacted a little bit. I love that, actually. I think it's hilarious.
So the game has a very unique style to it. basically presented, as you see, like a puppet show where you have the stage curtains on the side here, and even the stage front, and the audience will react to things that are happening. I think gives it a lot of charm and a lot of style to it.
And then you have the narrator too. The whole idea that we're sitting in as the audience. It's really kind of daring's not the right word, but it's really heavily stylized. It's nice.
Reminds me a lot of one of the Mario RPGs.
Uh-oh.
No, not good.
Yeah, that's not good.
We have a spherical situation. Duck for your life before we get bowled over.
It's also worth noting that I can't attack in this game. I can only run around and dodge and roll. So far, anyways, I haven't been able to find an attack button. So definitely a lot of platforming kind of elements to it. But I was saying earlier, this game reminds me a lot of one of the Mario RPGs. I think it was Superstar Saga for GameCube, which had a very similar aspect of kind of performing on a stage, where your battles were actually in front of an audience, and depending on how well you did, you actually got bonus experience points and bonus items and stuff. And I thought it was really neat, and I think it's really neat here too.
So how is it control-wise? Uh-oh.
It controls, like a platformer. He's kind of a little loose, kind of like a ragdoll would feel. Kind of don't, kind of got a flimsy feel to him when you kind of jump around and move.
There's the entrance to the throne room. No one has ever made
And
it this far.
Wow, really? No one's ever made it this far? We're like 20 minutes in the game.
I'm a very special boy, as they said earlier.
Stop this madness! I command you in the name
Our
of
heroine,
the sun!
maybe?
Yeah. That's not good.
Oh, look at that. The stage just shifted. That's awesome.
So the other thing that's worth noting is that this game actually does support 3D as well. And based on what I can see, it actually looks like it would take pretty good advantage of the 3D with all the ways that it rotates the stage. Earlier there was a lot of moving from the foreground to the background. It probably actually would manage to make it really feel like you're watching a puppet show by watching the 3D.
Your majesticalness is
We should do a look in 3D, and no one will be able to see it but us.
This is great. This is like, we're here on the moon, now the sun's involved, but we're a boy from the earth.
It's a tiger? Giant tiger?
So is he like a space tiger?
Yeah, I'm gonna say he is.
What luck. He's left Calibras unattended for once.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this is where you get your weapon.
You are one lucky person.
Yeah, I get it. It's a cat.
That's number 3 on the cat jokes.
Oh, these are a magic pair of scissors?
Hero towered the most impressive pair of scissors you've ever seen.
They look
The
huge.
legendary Calibras. But Calibras was bound fast by
Uh-oh.
vines. The
Didn't he just cut them?
offspring of the Moon Bear King.
Hey, scissors. You think he'd be able to handle
Like,
that?
I don't think you'd want to wrap the scissors around vines,
Calibras
but...
is a cut above your average scissors. He used to serve the Moon Goddess.
Yeah, that's...
Cat reference number 3?
And a scissor reference, too. Scissor pun.
And take your destiny now.
The other great thing about this is it seems like the narrator is doing all the voices. He's acting them out. Puppeteer.
Now that's a
Kind of, once again letting to... Oh, there's my weapon, I bet.
Don't you see? Calibras has chosen you.
With your big spider head.
Yep.
And so Kutulo's fortunes were starting to look up. After all, he was now the proud owner of a pair of enchanted scissors.
Who wouldn't be proud of that?
Remember,
Don't run with them,
scissors
kids.
belonged to the Moon Bear King.
Just love the way that it ship sets like that. Like,
Yeah, it's fantastic. I wish real
And the
people.
boy's first challenge was to extricate himself from the booby trap he'd just set off.
Rats.
Oh.
Now this
Got
is
the
a
place over there.
place. You'd better. There. That's the ticket.
That's cat pun number 4, by the way.
Sky cut. I'll jump it. Aha! I can kind of move
Okay.
in midair.
Nicely
More
done.
platformer kind of standard things.
This is interesting how this kind of interacting with the background here.
We'll be out of here in no time.
And one in the middle.
Special move.
Oh, okay. So you can kind of go in 8 directions when you're cutting through the air.
Yes, you know what to do. Oh, scissored like a true wizard.
See those little pots over there?
Uh-huh.
The cat, you can use yin yang to kind of flip those over, and
And what do they have? In
usually have another head in them.
Oh, I see. But you already have the,
At a maximum of 3.
and you already have the skeleton one.
See?
Is it just
Take
these
good
3
care of
heads, or are there?
cameras and
I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be a lot more than just the 3. So far, I just found the skull, the bat, and the spider.
And do the heads have different like purposes or uses?
So there are certain areas where you'll see a silhouette, and oh, look at that!
Hey, look, it's a bear rug.
How did you get out?
Wait, wasn't that the guy
Wait, how did you get
that
in?
just left?
You
I think it's the rug version of him.
That's okay.
I'm not sure, but yeah.
Apprehend that thief!
Quite a bear trap.
Ha.
Deathly and darkly, the grubs descended upon our trembling hero. But locked within each of them was the soul of a child, just as scared as him.
Oh.
It's time to kill some kids, I guess.
Yep. That seems like the humane thing to do.
You see
Oh, good,
that?
you're saving them.
It's a soul. That's it. Very heroic.
Thank you. It is very heroic.
Clean off your shoulders!
Oh, he did just that.
Get caught, and you'll be gratified, just like the rest of these poor children.
I want
Rubified.
that sticky
Do you get any kind of bonus for popping those balloons, or?
I think that you got to do that to basically finish them off or
Oh,
to
I
save
see.
them.
They'll come back, maybe. Maybe we leave one open next time to see if it comes back.
I'll do it myself.
Uh
Whoa.
It was
Yay.
a weaver. Of all the Moonbear King's nightmarish magical creations, weavers were some of the nastiest.
Oh, so you're just cutting the rug up?
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. You kind of, very dynamic cut action.
This was Kutero's first ever
Speed
real
cut.
dose of fear. But to escape the weaver, those
You know, I really
fears
could see how
would
this
need
game
to be
would be very, very successful in 3D, because it's sort of all built to do that, to kind of come in and out, and there's a lot of play between like foreground and background.
Yeah.
The boy snipped, sliced, and sundered
It's
with the
a shame that
realization his
3D
life
TVs
counted
are
on.
kind of useless otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
apparently that thing was made up of like 30 kids. That was like
Save them all
it's
the
like
kids.
a school bus right there.
Hey, I missed some.
Weaver is full of souls, like the one you saw before. But cut those souls free, and you can flatten this carpet for good.
I would have gone with
Flat.
clean his carpet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, I see. So
Save all the souls.
they came
and-
back and the souls
Was
were
no
lower.
more. With the legendary calibers
You better get those
firmly in hand,
mute.
I can't move. I want them. There we go.
first step of his grand adventure.
You just got a crown, but it replaced your skeleton one.
Yeah, well, the crown's cooler. So, like I was saying earlier, the different heads, you'll come across certain situations where you'll see a little silhouette
The next steps had to be
that
taken
matches,
as the savage king was hot
one of the heads you have. So you might see like a silhouette of a skull.
Uh huh.
If you use the power of the head near the skull icon, you usually get some extra moon crystals or some other little bonus. So, nothing gameplay-wise, but so far I've gotten some like little, extra moon crystals from it. But nothing like, the skull head lets you throw bones, or the crown lets you
So not powers,
be
but
kingly.
just sort of like little bonuses.
Correct. Yeah. So nothing essential to passing a level.
I love the
There's no-
details. It's just fantastic. Tiger's got like a little gold tooth.
None of the others
The whole
have
idea of
half
them
as
breaking
far.
into this other
This will
scene
be
while you're sort of
years
underneath,
and
hidden.
years.
The one thing that this really reminds me of, very Tim Burton-ish,
Yeah,
and you know, not everyone's cup of tea, but feels like, you know, like I'm watching Coraline or something. Just the whole way the puppet's done. It's not, you know, exactly stop animation, but has that kind of similar style to it. And even the way the world's presented, it's a little dark, it's a little gothic. Kind of weird characters. Like it's whimsical.
Right.
That makes any sense.
Yeah, but the stakes are high. You're fighting for people's souls.
Oh,
wait, hold on. So
Back
you
to
get something
to Earth.
for. You get some sort of soul tracker.
26.
Good job.
26 souls out of 8 billion people.
Well, it's only kids, remember.
Okay, out of like 3 billion kids.
Kuturo had obtained Calibrus.
So it looks like you can kind of go back to worlds and redo them if you want. Maybe that's a option to either get your different heads back or
get
come
more
back with
souls.
old
Start
heads.
cutting along the dotted line of destiny. He would have to escape the wrath of the tyrannical Moon Bear King.
MBK.
Okay, well here you go. This is everything that's in this level.
Let us
you have not found the
continue
bonus
our
stage.
adventure.
Let's try to find the bonus stage.
Yeah,
Wonder how we do it.
this is how we do it.
Lucky Kuturo, suckered into stealing a set of sorcerer's scissors by the witch and stirring up a tyrant's rage. Now, all his hopes of escaping the castle were dashed, just as he himself dashed like mad to outrun the soldier grubs who
I like
wanted
it.
his
How
head.
beautiful!
Poor Kuturo. His only hopes now were Calibrus and a witch of most questionable character.
Also kind of
Cruel tricks.
Ghibli-ish too in a
led
way.
him next.
I easily see this being like a Miyazaki film or something like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
too.
totally.
You pussy-footing wussy cat, where were you? I ought to fudge brownies, it can't be.
Did you forget you sent us off in the first place? Yes, Calibre.
Apparently, I guess this is a good kind of witch. You know, she looks kind of
Those legendary shears will cut
good intentions, I guess.
Doesn't seem too good.
and set the moon realm free. Now, my brave young warrior, why don't you let Granny hold onto those for you?
No, don't do it. Don't.
Yeah, she's like the comic
Don't
relief.
do it.
What was that for? Don't you tell me I'm not your type. Gotcha!
To command Calibris, you need either a heart as pure as the goddess is, or vicious magic like the Grizz.
This is where it turns into a space shooter.
Are you controlling?
Get the power-ups and get the options. No, I'm not.
No, it's just a story.
Yeah.
Oh, nuts! You keep Calabras. You'll take good care of it for me.
Oh, there's that tiger.
He seems a lot bigger than last time.
Smell.
Yeah.
That's the punch and stink of a scissor thief.
Oh, General Tiger.
Oh, that's what it is. He has some of the moonstone hisses too.
Check on Beasley only.
The moonstone was the other magical item in the beginning of the story. They got all shattered and handed to all the
You'll be
generals.
the first and last to know.
Gives you special moon powers.
Odor must be witch stink. You are certain he's not here?
Oh, yes.
He is, but it's hiding him.
I beg you, bring that scoundrel to justice, or I may
What do you think the age kind of target
Don't
demographic
worry,
is for this game?
my grubs will have this whole
Definitely
castle
feels like
down in no time.
so far that kind of like it would be like a kids game. And those who have the heart of a kid.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like that, right? It kind of feels more so that... Oh, he got sleepy. It kind of feels more like... nostalgic. You know, like this is a game you know, kind of reliving a story you were told as a kid.
Yeah, and
After all,
you know, when you just need a break from all the real life,
powers,
you know,
making off with the
you know,
knight's powers. Now
GTA stories of the world, you just want to have a fun little story that you just kind of enjoy and sit back and not really,
Then get your
Um,
hidey
you know,
in gear.
granted I've only played the very first stage, but nothing's seem incredibly challenging yet.
The tiger's
Maybe that would change here, and I'll just keep dying over and over again. But
yeah, so far this game's been really, really story heavy. I mean, out of the 15-20 minutes we've done so far. Oh, interesting. Your little crown head went away. I guess that's just sort of like a reward for beating the
that level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I can't go back, can I?
Did you miss some?
I saw something about the wall was kind of moving, and I wondered if I could cut through there.
You can get that pot right there.
With dark magic.
Oh,
Something to be said about stylized games that may not necessarily be the most challenging.
Snipping, cutting, slicing
You know,
through the vines.
there was that Kirby's Epic Yarn game for the Wii, which was, you know, similar to this kind of art style. Had that, you know, made out of yarn feel. Oh, there, see, there's a skull head. And do a little down, do a little skeleton dance. And look at that, I got a thing here.
Oh, I wonder if this is the bonus stage.
I don't know. Oh, it's gonna go. Okay. Just gonna. Nope, I got
Beautiful.
bunch of heads. You know, similar to Kirby's Epic Yarn, which it definitely had a very unique style, and you know, really great to look at. It wasn't the most challenging game ever, especially for a Kirby game, which, you know, can be very challenging, but
There was a reason
people found the art style, you know, good enough to merit playing the game.
Yeah, it seems like this game is all about storytelling. You know, both how this story is told, and I don't know, just kind of sitting here, it kind of makes you want to tell someone a story just like this, right? It's fun, you know.
It is fun, especially when you have a burger for a head. Oh, I don't have a burger for a head
Oh,
anymore.
you better get that burger. It's making me hungry, actually.
Use it and play burger time.
Oh,
Now I wish.
well, what happened there?
I don't know. I think it disappeared. Okay.
Well, I think that was your way up. You had to cut all those things. Oh, that's what it is. You have to cut your way up.
Okay. You can only use the scissor, you know, flying thing when you're actually cutting.
Uh-huh.
If you're not cutting anything, then you will fall to the ground. So you can't cut endlessly unless there are things to be cut.
Despite himself, Kuturo was growing excited. What kind of awesome power could this knight in the towers have anyway?
Oh, so it's kind of starting to give you a couple different mechanics here.
What am I missing here?
You gotta jam it.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, cause it does.
Oh, and the
like
leaves
cardboard.
are dying.
Nice little touches like that.
Not even the vile vines could still Kuturo's scissors.
It's funny, this game is really, you know, you'll hear us be kind of quiet because it really kind of demands your attention when it's not making you do something.
Oh, I missed a thing over there. God damn it.
It's telling you a story, or there's just so
We'll
much
have
to
to
look
use
at.
these for stairs. Just cut along the seam.
Wow.
Impressive.
That is cat reference number 6.
For those of you keeping score at home.
Hey, can you save that guy?
I can. I'm not gonna do it.
Not today.
Thanks to Calibus, not even the steepest tower walls could stop Kuturo.
Nope.
Save those guys.
Yeah, see, that guy stuck there. I don't think I can. Nope.
Can you hit me with the yin?
Oh,
There we
look
go.
at that. You just helped save the kid.
Oh man, I feel bad for that one we left behind now.
Yeah, well, you know,
That's kind of cool. It
sacrifices.
looks like you have a couple different options to go too. I wonder how you do that.
Sacrifices have to be made in
His way through
the Moon War.
anything he could sink those scissors into.
I wonder how you do 2 players. Is that just a new game?
Yeah, so there's an option in the beginning where you can select 1 or 2 players for it. I don't know if I mentioned before, but the game does use move support. So you kind of use it, you know, control yin yang with the move controller and interact with the background that way. kind of fun.
Oh, there's Yin Yang. Nice. Of course, now you can't get it, but
it's okay.
whatever.
Not
I mean, so
everyone
far it doesn't
took
seem like
it
there are many
sitting down
rewards that are
when
really
the
you want to kind of go
king
get,
rose to
because most of
power.
those skulls you already have.
Many tried to oust the tyrant and bring
then
back
it's
the goddess. One
the
or
boss
two
we
of
just
them
fought.
even survived.
I guess they're normal
But
enemies
the
now.
goddess's mightiest champions
That's how that stuff
all
usually
fell,
works.
and their powers were locked away
Uh-oh.
in secret, well-guarded places.
See, the actual gameplay is not super demanding, but visually it's fun to watch.
You know, all the little touches really make this game. The spotlights, like we said earlier, the
Tower
crowd
top
cheering.
security was tight. The Weaver patrolled the smoke-ridden sky, swooping
Narration,
and
certainly.
slicing at anything that moved. These towers not only defended the castle walls when the Moon Bear King rebelled against the goddess, but during the ferocious final fight, they also...
Nice little applause there for my efforts. I think that was well deserved.
The tyrant later converted the towering spires to a prison, which with abounding imagination he dubbed...
There's just so much backstory and lore here
Tower.
that you're getting as you're sort of focused on cutting
The
through.
crushed forces of the Moon Goddess were detained in his
Yeah,
majesty's
it's
pleasure
definitely something to be said about.
starve, rot, and generally
you know,
suffer.
Sky cut
Only
putting
their
that
armor
into this
remained to tell their terrible tale.
to a game that, you know, while having a pretty interesting mechanic may not exactly hold. Like I said, it's not very, at this point, particularly engaging or challenging.
Right.
Well, maybe not engaging is not the right word. I mean, it's pretty engaging.
Well, yeah,
to
I
do
would say
this, but
engaging.
challenging, just kind of, you know,
I mean,
hitting the button here.
I think the argument is often made.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not.
Well, I'm gonna get
Can you
that back.
switch heads?
You just go to the next one.
Does it automatically do that? Or?
Yeah.
Gorging on the power in its lord's dance.
I mean, so much it seems to be made of, you know, good gameplay or good mechanics. But I think, you know, this is a really good example of simple gameplay, but it's such a great storytelling method or kind of world
Looks like
that, you know, you really can have a great, successful game without being the most complicated or
Why
the
do
newest
all
thing.
your problems
Yeah.
seem to come in
Having-
extra
Because these are
large?
pretty standard platforming elements we're dealing with here.
Yeah, there's no skill system, there's no level up system, no RPG elements as
Right.
most games like to give to you nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's not like you said earlier, equipping a certain head gives you a certain power.
It might be big, but it's only stitches. A snip or two should do it.
And, you know, they could have made it, had to have different powers, and it would have been the next Kid Chameleon.
Do you think it needs it?
Looks like you found a cheat.
I guess not necessarily. The story holds up.
Cut through.
Like I mentioned, the style of it looks so.
Right, that's
you know,
the point of this game.
not to say I wouldn't mind having another Kid Chameleon. You know the Kid Chameleon?
I don't. No, I don't. I never played it.
Only old Genesis game.
Yeah, I was an SNES kid.
Oh wow.
Yeah, well.
You have nothing left to talk about then.
Oh,
This video's over.
I was stuck on my NHL 64. Or my NHL, not 64, 94.
64.
No.
1964.
Yeah, 1964. It was a really retro game.
Yep. Cut that. Cut that. Yeah,
The
yeah.
armor
Cut that
again.
scissor
Get
up.
up there. What? Uh-oh. There it is. Now you can cut up there and get him.
It's starting to unravel.
Yeah. They should make it NHL 1964
That'd be awesome.
or NHL 2064. Future hockey.
Well, Mutant League Football is back. Why not?
Mutant League Soccer 1964. They're all mutants, but they're all also, you know, way into being hippies.
Pretty straightforward. Boss has a different couple looks. Just kind of take him out.
Yeah, like just it's kind of fun. Woo!
Better get up there. Oh.
Nope. messing around too much. Music's really good too.
Yeah.
Very epic sounding. Like a movie. Like I know this is like supposed to be a stage, but it actually feels a little bit more like a movie.
Let's talk cons. What are like, you know, what's a couple things that you maybe aren't feeling too much on this game?
Well, like I mentioned, like I was saying earlier, I don't know how challenging it will be going forward. It may not necessarily be, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing yet. I mean, depending on whether or not I feel like, you know, if the story falters at some point, the gameplay is going to have to pick it up.
Yeah, that's
and
true,
kind of vice versa. So
yeah, if there is a story head up here, you are kind of left in the cold.
Hurry up and cut those souls.
Oh, you got to jump up there, yeah. Oh wow, look at all that.
I'm not going to get them all.
Yeah, you
Oh, I barely got any of them.
So it seems, you know, just from watching it, this boss battle in particular is a little tedious.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's just because. Oh, there you go. I could just be very bad at this part, but like I said, if the story beats ever kind of falter,
Right.
Maybe one of the things where you're like, I'll come back to this later on, you know.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff out right now.
We're also playing, you know, through the very beginning of the game where all these new little cut mechanics and stuff like that are very fresh. You know, if this goes on another 6 levels and it's, you know, nothing new is introduced, I can see it getting stale.
Maybe they should put an arena mode in here.
That's the next DLC.
Yep.
Puppet fight. There it is.
I knew.
Oh, there.
Probably jump on that one.
Oh, who knows? Yeah, he's not even attacking you anymore, so this kind of seems almost pointless.
Arbitrary?
Yeah. So that's an early worry.
I am cutting him up pretty good, though. Alright, here we go.
That's it. Well,
So what do you think? Is this
Get the kid! I got the kid.
you hit the what?
I got the kid, too.
Vanquished. An old and scratched up shield appeared before Kutaro. Could this be the power he sought?
Alright, well maybe things are getting a little different.
Found an iron ball.
So, who would you recommend this game to?
People? No, I mean,
Quickly, you fool! He's going
kind of just want like a light platformer to change the pace from what's out there right now. I mean, like I said, like just kind of tired of it, gritty, realistic stories of games. It's just a fun little game you just play every now and then when you just need a break from all that.
Yeah, maybe I can definitely see an argument for that. Maybe if you're someone who's going through your Bioshocks and your Gone Homes and your Last of Us and all of your, you know, heavy games and you like platformers, I can see this kind of being a nice...
You have a 3D TV?
Oh yeah, there you go, that's another good one. Kids, maybe? If you have kids?
Yep. Also, the game's only $40,
Oh.
which is a really big plus, actually.
With the help of Calipus, Kutaro defeated
So yeah, I mean,
and saved
you're just
the
looking for
souls
a
of the lucky few.
kind of a different game
Well done, Kutaro, the souls
with a little bit
free
of
one.
with a lot of style, rather. I think it's worth picking up. $40. You could do worse.
Well, very cool.
Okay, well, before we leave, let's see if there's anything
Kutaro
else
spied an old shield
that's
the
in
prison
here.
tower.
Yeah, let's
But
see if we can find that, that arena battle mode.
Yep, here it is. You're hot. Kill every enemy in the room. Open the gate. Okay, so here's all the heads I collected.
What's that little moon icon?
Spider.
Okay, great.
Spider babies. Think about that.
I just noticed your guy has a big hole through his chest.
Yeah, he does. That probably sucks.
Yeah, that sucks big time.
Spiders are gross.
Uh-huh.
Here's a skull.
Hey, go back a menu. What are those little moon icons up in the corner near this? Yeah, is that? Oh, head secret found. So it looks like there's one sort of secret per head.
Yeah, like the little events I thought.
Uh-huh.
See, little skeleton dance,
Oh, nice.
burger dance, burger.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Maybe we should end this video and go get some food.
Yeah, is there any other menus? No? Is that
He
it?
looks suspiciously like a Zubat.
He really, really does.
Crown. We should get some Burger King. I think this game trying to tell us
He
something.
does look like Burger King.
So there's a collection of the heads you found through the game, and I think that's.
It looks like you can go back to Axe.
Yep. Oh, there's 7 acts. Oh, look at that! It actually tells you what all the acts are. Interesting.
And then there's curtains in between the acts, too.
Yeah. So it looks like, I don't know, 3 curtains per act, 21 levels or so, more or less.
You're getting your money's worth.
Yeah. All right, let's go get that Burger King.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Alright, well, Puppeteer.
Yep.
It'll make you Burger King.
Yep, definitely.